Lady D, D-Man.
Here we go.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man Mob. Open up your ears, get this top verbal blog with the #1 team who's trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to stay up. Conversation with me, baby, we don't give a word on the news and whatever. Hit the pavement, laughing at these fools, chat with Mob Entertainment.
Mob Entertainment. BCM, Infamous Lady D. Infamous Lady D online.web.com.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man Mob. Open up your ears, get this top verbal blog with the #1 team who trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to stay up. Conversation with me, baby, we don't give a what up on news and whatever. Hit the pavement, laughing at these fools, chat with Mob Entertainment.
Mob Entertainment.
Yeah, it's Lady D and D-Man Mob.
D-Man Mob. D-Man
Mob Entertainment.
BCM.
All day, baby, all day.
Welcome to Chatting with Mob Entertainment, and we do want to welcome you all and thank you all for tuning in today.
And today is Saturday, March the 2nd, 2019.
What you guys doing out there in YouTube world?
Hope everybody's okay.
I do too. Well, today we're gonna start the show off with, let me get to my notes. Do you have the?
No, I don't really have too much because it's just so much. And how can you choose? You know what I'm saying? It's been so much going on. You know, with R. Kelly still. You know, even Justice Smollett. You know, they have the NFL Combine and everything right now going on. But those just different subjects. What do you have?
I just want to start with the Jordan Woods situation.
Okay.
I've been kind of following the situation. You know, I don't really care about that type of stuff, but I know you all probably do. So I just want to give my opinion on what I think, and then you can voice yours on what you think. The question is this: the Kardashians, everybody knows the Kardashians and the Jenners. What I heard was that Khloe has a baby by this guy named Tristan. I think his last name is Thomas. And her little sister Kylie has a best friend named Jordan. So they've been friends for a few years or whatever like that. However, in recent news, Jordan actually went to a party at Tristan's house, and then the rumor came out that, you know, her and Tristan had messed around or whatever. And yeah, to get more information about the situation, I did watch the Red Table Talk, her interview with Jada, and I heard her point of view. But, you know, of course she was saying that she was innocent, nothing happened or whatever like that. But it's just details of that story that just don't add up to me. And just coming from her perspective or her side. So she said she was at the party, everybody was chilling, and, you know, it was a public party at his house.
Okay.
Her friends invited her after the club or whatever like that. And later on into the party, she sat on the end of his chair, on the arm of his chair.
Okay.
So there were 2 chairs and 1 couch. He was sitting in one chair, somebody else was in the other one, and the couch was full. So she sat on the arm of his chair, and somehow her legs got intertwined with his. But there was no lap dancing, none of that, blah, blah, blah. At the party till like 7 o'clock in the morning. And she said other people were there. And when she got ready to leave, she told him she was leaving, told the other people she was leaving, and he told her she could stay, she would be safe there. And then he went on to try to give her a kiss, or he gave her a kiss on the lips.
That's not his girlfriend.
No. So she said they have no relationship. They haven't been talking, sneaking or meeting up anywhere or anything like that. There is no relationship. So when he kissed her, she was like, I know that didn't just happen. I'm about to leave or whatever like that. So pretty much that's it. But however, when she left the party, she called Chloe, she called Kylie, told them, you know, she was at the party, woo, nothing happened, you know, and then later on, everything came out in the media.
Well, let me ask you before you go on, not to cut you off, but did Chloe come to the party? And it's her boyfriend?
I don't know if they boyfriend or girlfriend or not, but that's her baby daddy. So the things that's not adding up to me in this story. Let me take a sip because my throat got dry, spitting out all that tea. So the things that's not adding up to me. First of all, why were you at the party? Why didn't your friend Kylie know that you were going to the party? If she's your best friend, usually girls tell girls where they're going.
Yeah, and she wasn't there either.
Right. So you went without your girl. You didn't notify your girl. So it seemed like to me you had some type of intention on something happening. And then secondly, when they told you who party it was, why didn't you say, well, I don't think I should be doing that? You get what I'm saying? Because you said you didn't know until everybody just ended up at the party. So
it was a last minute decision on her part.
Yeah, it was spontaneous. A spontaneous decision to go to an after party at Tristan's house. Okay, thirdly, you could have sat anywhere else in that party besides on the arm of his chair. You didn't have to put your legs, you know, intertwine your legs with his. So, yeah. And the kiss, you didn't push him. You didn't say, no, you don't need to be doing that. You know, and how did you leave out that part when explaining to your girl what happened at the party?
Well, on the kiss now, you know, a lot of people greet each other with a kiss, you know, in certain, you know, parts of the world.
That's true.
Does she have that, you know, background, that culture?
And even in Hollywood, you know, the rich kiss each other on the cheeks or whatever, but this wasn't a kiss on the cheek, this was a kiss on the lips, and he didn't greet her with a kiss coming in.
Oh, and that only goes into her perspective if she did everybody like that.
Right.
So she only did him like that, or he only did her.
Right.
Oh.
As far as I know. So I just feel like the situation seemed a little shady. I don't truly just believe what she's saying because, you know, you left out the fact that he kissed you. It seems like you were insinuating something by putting your legs entwined with his legs and then sitting on the end of his seat. Girl, you got a big badoon, and I'm sure he noticed. So I felt like, well, I feel like he felt like you were being comfortable around him, so he was comfortable enough to kiss you on the way out at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's the other thing I don't understand. Why did you stay at his house so late or early into the morning like that?
It was an after party.
Nobody has to party that long. You already at the club. You already have been to the bar. Why did you stay at this man's house till 7 o'clock in the morning? Even if it was other people there. That doesn't make sense to me either.
Maybe she just fell asleep or something.
Well, she never said in the interview that she was asleep. She was like, "Oh, the sun is out. I need to go home." Sounds a bit shady. However, you know, looking at the Kardashians' lifestyle, and I did put down a few notes on this. First of all, let's look at who we're dealing with here. Now, first of all, how does she know Kylie for them to be best friends? Kylie used to date Jada, which will, you know, put her in that scenario or that circle with Jada and them. So Kylie met Jordan through Jada. So that's Kylie's ex, which is Jordan's best friend since they were pretty much born. They've been friends for a very long time. So I don't know how Kylie actually did Jaden. Maybe Jordan felt some type of way and wanted to take out revenge, because it seems like to me her loyalty lies with Jaden. You get what I'm saying? So she might have just been playing Kylie the whole time. I don't know. But let's look at the Kardashian-Jenner family. Just so people can look at this situation from two different perspectives. being that they not the most innocent people in the world. All right, so first of all, Chris, the mother, we'll start there at the top of the food chain. She slept with OJ, which was her best friend's husband.
And that's confirmed.
So it's not confirmed, but that's a rumor. Sometimes rumors start from the truth. And looking at the rest of them, you know, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So according to, you know, rumors, she slept with OJ during her marriage to Robert Kardashian and several other men that she wrote in her memoir book. The reason why Courtney is upset with her. Also,
not to cut you off again, but remember when Courtney a long time ago was talking to like she didn't think that Robert was her dad.
Yep.
And she thought her dad
That
was
was
somebody.
Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe. She thought it was somebody else.
Yeah.
So that would give reason for her.
The OJ situation. Because people were even saying OJ daughter and Chloe look alike and all this and that. But this ain't what this about. I'm just, you know, we looking at people characters here.
Man, some foundation.
Yeah. So, also, back to Chris. Even during her marriage to, what's his name? What was his name then? Bruce.
No. Yeah.
She had been trying to hook up with exes during the marriage to Bruce. Okay. Now, Bruce, on the other hand, was trying to hide his little secret that he wanted men and to be a woman.
I thought he just wanted to be a woman. He didn't want me.
Well, he has a boyfriend, a black one at that. So yeah, so that's the dad. Now, Kim ex Reggie slept with Amber Rose. So now Kim is married to Kanye, Amber Rose's ex. And Amber and Kim used to be friends.
That's wrong.
Chloe, who had so much to say about Jordan, didn't she take Lamar from his baby mama? And didn't she take French Montana from Trina, the rapper? Go behind Rihanna's back with Chris Brown, then tried to take Rihanna's best friend as well. Also, now to Kylie. Didn't Kylie get with Tigger knowing that Kim and Black China were friends? Courtney likes little boys, so she probably slept with Jaden. I just threw that one out there. But yeah, Courtney is probably the only one who isn't doing the slut walk.
But I just saw her like in a photograph with Justin Bieber or something like that.
Yeah, she was going with Justin Bieber. That's why I said she likes little boys. She sleeps with little boys, so she might have slept with Jaden. So who knows? And these are just public things that came out. We don't know what else these girls are doing behind closed doors to even be pointing and talking about Jordan like that. We don't even know if Chloe slept with Jordan's man in the past. Who knows? I don't. And also,
that's just a mighty web that they're weaving.
Yeah,
and
a big old orgy.
Come on, right on back. Next thing you know, somebody might be in slept with Chris's man.
The thing about this whole situation is, why is no one talking about Tristan? Why is no one putting any blame on him? And then wasn't he just with two females the same night Chloe went into labor? That was out in the media as well. He had two boos snuggled up with him at some party on the same night she went into labor. So nobody's talking about his devious ways. But like I said, we don't know what their status is. Are they together? Are they not together? We don't know what's going on with them. All we know, that's baby daddy and that's baby mama.
They just kicking. That's all.
And Jordan, girl, I don't even know. I don't know what to believe. But that's just what I think. This is just my opinion about the situation. I don't truthfully believe her, and that she's telling the complete honest truth about the situation, because there was too many details left out. Why are you there? Why are you there to that time of morning for somebody you don't even know? And you made that clear in the red table talk. Y'all don't talk. You don't know him like that. You just know that he's Chloe baby daddy. So why are you there?
And then why are you there without your friend?
Voice your opinion on that in the comments below. Let us know what you think. If you think anything at all. If this really matters to you.
It sounds like almost though what they say, what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
And karma's a what?
Mirror. We're gonna move into relationship, love, and romance. You know.
Yeah. How about that topic after that? You know, I guess somebody needs to settle down and really be, you know, that one person. You know what I'm saying? That one individual.
You're possible. Even the one that's supposed to be with one person, like Chris.
Yeah. I mean, but
she's slinging that booty round.
At some point in time,
like a 24.
We know how that is. But on the love, and I just have a few points about, you know, making that female or spouse, wife, happy. You know, I have a few points. So one, to make them really know that you love them, or, you know, you need to show your wife that you really love her by really listening to her and what she has to say. So for men, the one thing that the woman needs the most is the communication. And don't flirt with any other women in any type of way. In the case, what you wouldn't want her doing. So if you wouldn't want her doing it, don't you do it. So don't flirt with any other women.
Intercede on that, because just because you think that you're just trying to be a nice person or just trying to do a genuine hello or whatever like that, and you say, well, I didn't know I was flirting, I didn't know I made her feel like that. When that woman starts giggling and trying to blink her eyes harder, and you know, those are little signals letting you know that it's going a little too far. And she's not taking this as a friendly hello. She's taking this as he wants me, and he wants me bad.
So a simple hello can sometimes be misconstrued for something other than the simple hello. How are you doing?
And remember, we're wired different. So understand that as well.
Number three. I'm gonna go to number 3. Hold her hand in public. Not only does she take it as you're showing her affection, but it also shows other women that this is your woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, no one else can have me because this is who I'm with, and I'm showing it off. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to hold her hand in public. You know, it does speak volume at times.
Fine, fellas. The woman on your arm is the indicator of what type of man you are. So, even though you could be walking with your girl, thinking you the flyest thing, eyeballing other women or whatever, and your girl, she's gonna be there with that dull look on her face, like, here we go again, I gotta go through this again. That's the only thing people have to do is look at the woman. Look at her facial expression. Now, if you're walking with your girl and you're all into her, she's all into you, people will see she is glowing, she is smiling, you lighten up her world. So, like I said, you can tell the type of man that you are by the woman that you have on your arm. So, pay attention to the woman that you have on your arm.
By her expressions.
Or the woman whose hand that you're holding.
True. Oh, let me take me up.
We'll be right back.
Okay. Number 4, just something simple, but doing the dishes. Men, if you want some more time with her, then make her have more time to give to you by not having her spend all her time doing something else or doing the chores around the house or something like that. So if you want her to have more time with you, take some time away from her of doing things. True? Mm-hmm. Say if it takes her 5 hours to do, whatever it is to be done, and now you want to spend time with her, take 2 hours off. You know what I'm saying? That's about 2 hours worth of time you can spend with her. You know what I'm talking about.
That your spouse, your wife, is not your servant.
Mm-hmm.
People need to get out of this mindset, this European mentality that the woman is supposed to be in the house cleaning, and that's the only thing that she's supposed to be doing, cleaning and having babies. That's incorrect.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Especially in our community, people of color. That is so incorrect. Women are not the servants. We can work, we can go out here and get careers, we can do whatever and still hold down the household as well, as long as there's a partnership and a balance.
She's a helpmate.
So don't ever think that your wife is supposed to be your servant, your maid. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, keep that in mind.
Okay. This is number 5. Although it's a simple thing, sometimes keep in mind, like I said, the simple things count more than you know. Make her some coffee or a warm tea, in the mornings or something like that. She would really appreciate it, especially if she likes those things. And she's very redundant on making it herself. Do it for her. She'll give you some brownie points. It's just, like I said, once again, those simple things. She does expect it. Well, she doesn't expect it, but those simple things count more than you realize. More than you realize.
Especially when you're making an effort.
And also, what's one thing that happens with drinking coffee? It gives her something that she wants as well, and that's conversation. Have you ever asked a lady out, or let's go out on a date, or you want to go out for coffee? That's the key word. The coffee is for the conversation, to get to know you. Mm-hmm. So you make her coffee or warm tea or whatever like that. Y'all drink together, and you get another one of her top priorities out. And that's conversation, spending time, quality time together.
Yeah, it's always important to communicate. Always. No matter how hard it may seem, because for some people that is a hard thing to do, but you gotta work at it, because the communication is key. Definitely communicate.
Yes.
No matter what it's about, communicate.
Yeah. And in that conversation, make sure to do that other thing that I said, and that is listen. Listen.
If you're not listening, when she asks you about it 2 or 3 days later, and you like,
so listen.
I was thinking about the baseball game when you were talking.
Yeah, you want to listen, and comprehend what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. The next one is finance. Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, moving on to finance. Let me find my notes. I am kind of unorganized today. And it was a few things that we were trying to talk about the last episode, and it got deleted out. So this is what's throwing me off a little bit, but just give me a second.
Finance. We all need that finance, right? Sometimes fat pockets, not empty pockets, gives you what you need, what you have to have, and gives you a certain quality of life, right?
Sure.
So you gotta have finance.
I don't love money, but I love what money can do for me.
And some would say no romance without finance.
Of course. Definitely. How can you be romantic and you don't even have, your bills paid? You can't be romantic and you don't have the electricity on, and you don't got no food, your stomach growling.
Excuse me.
You okay? of hard to be romantic in those type situations. And I agree with that to a small degree. Where are my notes? I used to write notebook. I had some work at home jobs. Oh, here it is. I passed it 3 or 4 times. But anyway, these are work at home jobs that pay daily and weekly. So you have to do your research to find out, you know, how they pay or whatever like that. And let's see. I got this from a video that Cat Theo put out on YouTube. So you can go check it out to get more in-depth details about these. But I just want to bring them here so that you all will know. So the first one was VIP Desk Connect. This is a customer service position. It's online and text and telephone. It pays between $8 and $25 an hour. It's Rover/WAG. This is a pet sitting job. I'm not sure how much they pay, but that was on the video as well. Number 3 is Cute Kids. This is teaching English online. Not sure how much it pays, but it's something that you can do from home. Number 4 is a text broker. They're looking for writers. They pay between 7 cents and I don't get this. It says maybe it was 7 cents and 50 cents a word. But like I said, do your own research on these companies and find out. I'm not really sure. I was probably taking these notes really fast. Call center QA. This is a secret phone shopper job. Number 6 is study pool. This is helping students with homework. You can make up to $5,000 a month.
Wow.
Number 7 is Allegiance transcriptionist. They pay between $16 and $24 an hour. Number 8 is Click Worker. This is a digital worker. They do things like transcribing, translation, surveys, data entry, and writing jobs, and they pay about $9 an hour. They support. This is a call center, and they pay between $7.25 to $10 an hour. And the last one is American Support. This is a telesales agent position for $10 an hour. And like I said, all of these are from home. You know.
Yeah, the one that was up to like $5,000 a month, that goes for around $12.50 a week. You know, That's not bad. A lot of people don't make $1,250 a week. A lot. So that's definitely something that you can look into.
True.
That comes out to about what, $60,000 a year. So $60,000 isn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then you don't have to commute. You don't have to leave your house.
That's
so you're also saving on gas. And you don't have to deal with people just hovering over your shoulder all day. You know, it's just a better setting sometimes at home. And working at home is not for everybody, because some people enjoy being around other people, interacting, and some people don't. So it all depends.
To each his own. But that's definitely worth looking into.
Right. We have is the news for today, and that is to let you all know that if you have Nest Secure Alarm System by Google, please be advised that there is a microphone in the system that they failed to tell you about. It was a secret built-in mic, and Google's response was that it wasn't supposed to be a secret because the alarm system was about to double as a voice assistant. This was just an error, not a secret.
About putting a microphone into something that don't nobody know about.
And it was about to be.
So I don't know about you, but as they call it, research and development, we don't do things before we do things.
Right.
You know, unless we're trying to do something else. Which is listening to every conversation that you have and stuff like that. The microphone, and it's just not with that, you know. They have microphones in everything, and we know them as Siri and Alexa and, you know, GPSs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also not only that, they're in your regular appliances, your regular TVs, you know, these smart TVs, the microphones are in everything. So Google, they just, you know, somebody spilled the beans on them, but they're in everything, to be honest with you. So it's really no way around it.
At all. You know, even I heard some light poles, they have microphones and cameras on some of them. Just light poles in front of your house. So when you go outside, walk your dog, or just go out there, check the mailbox or whatever like that, you're being looked at, you're being listened to.
Yeah, I've always heard that ever since, you know, I was a little girl. They always used to tell me somebody's always watching you. And that is absolutely true. Yeah. And then as far as the microphones are concerned, I mean, we basically give them permission to invade our lives anyway. By being on social media, yeah. All
the apps, you know, the first thing that they ask is, can we have access to your pictures, to your microphone, and, you know, your camera,
to all your contact. Yeah,
all of that. Really?
So we give them permission, most of us, because we don't pay that any attention, because we want to be on the app so bad, or the social media site. So we just go ahead and give them permission.
Yeah, you are on this picture. You know, just different things. You can possibly see where somebody is if they're on one of those apps and you're nowhere around them. So if they're not at home, now you know they're not at home. It's crazy. All of it is. That's why I don't do it.
But we tell them, like, I'm on vacation. I'm this, I'm that, you know. So we just post these things and not really thinking about them too much. But people are sitting there, you know, waiting to invade your home while you're away. You know, waiting to do something to you, and you've given these people all of your information, taking selfies at the restaurant you're at, taking selfies at the coffee shop you're at. So they know exactly where you are, what you're doing, what you're wearing, what you look like, you know.
And I want to kind of go to that movie, you know, like a movie that I want you all to see. And it's an oldie but goodie, and it coincides with what we're talking about now. It's called Enemy of the State with Will Smith, Gene Hackman, and what was it, the girl from 227? What was that?
Regina King.
They're in that movie, and it's an old movie, but it coincides with almost everything that's going on today.
That's true.
If not everything.
I haven't seen that entire movie, but I did see, especially at the end. Yeah, y'all need to rewatch that.
Yeah. And one thing that she was talking about in it was privacy. And that's the one thing that we don't have anymore. There is no privacy from anything. Everybody has cameras and cell phones, cameras in their cars, the police.
In your watch. I mean, these people estimate when your butt gonna broke through your electronic devices.
So your DNA samples that you've given willingly to say that your genealogy or whatever like that. Not only do they know your genealogy, they know a lot of other things based off of your DNA that you have given, you know.
Them permission to do.
And then it's for entertainment purposes, really only. They can't tell you where you came from.
So basically, they're telling you it's a gimmick and a scam.
And
basically,
and you okay with it. The only thing that they can tell you is
that you're human.
Yeah.
Or not.
And if somebody has,
especially 23andMe.
And if somebody has around like the same blood type as you, or you know, a sibling of you that's living, they don't know who your grandmother is, if she's no longer with you, your great grandmother, great, and so on. They don't know. So that how can they tell you where you came from? Last time I checked, we can travel wherever we want to, right? So if we were to travel to West Africa, and let's do a DNA test, and we are there, and my cousin over here takes it, they're gonna say, okay, well, you have the same blood type with this person over in West Africa.
So you're West African.
Really.
And scam. But yeah, people, y'all need to start thinking about these things. Even down to, why is it when you're walking out of Walmart, they want to look in your bag and look at your receipt? You just left from the register.
Yeah. And they see you walk from the register, especially in Sam's Club. I mean, it's owned pretty much by the same, but Yeah. Why do they need to go and mark your receipt and look at everything that they just transferred from one bucket to a whole different bucket as you're walking out?
It's just they're invading your privacy because there's no real need for that. They have buzzers at the door for people who steal. They have security on deck. They have security watching the camera footage upstairs. So why do they need to look in your bags?
At your receipt.
At your receipt, hold you up.
After you just paid for it.
After they just saw you walk from the register paying. That makes no sense to me. So I've started to tell them, no. You're not looking at anything. Because I have a right to privacy. I'll do the same.
Yeah. They don't have to do the things that you let them do. Yeah. Oh well it's just my job. Okay.
And it's just my job to tell you no. In other words, people start to take back your privacy in any way that you can. Cover up these little cameras on your computers, cover up these cameras on your phones, cover up the little whatever sensor that you think is a sensor on your TV. Cover that up too. Just cover up all this stuff.
Yeah. Turn your location thing off on your cell phones. So once you go out, do you want to tell us about your visit to Subway today? and it will tell you that because of your location. A lot of people say that they like the meatball sub or the veggie sub. What do you like?
Everywhere you go, somehow they know what you're shopping for. They sending you coupons or suggestions. I mean, it's weird, but it's a little too invasive.
Sure.
It's getting out of hand. So start telling these people no, even on the little apps. Just tell them no and see, well, if they don't let you on the app, then maybe you don't need to be on the app.
Exactly.
But we don't even know if they're not going to let you on the app because everybody says yes.
Yeah. Terms
and conditions. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are these terms? What are these conditions?
And why do you have to agree to it?
You might be agreeing to give them your soul and don't even know it. So start reading this stuff, people. Come on now. So anyway, we're gonna move on because we can go on and on and on this.
And once again,
topic.
Enemy of the State is the movie.
Right. All right. So the next thing is fashion and beauty trends. I try to combine these together. So you all can unclog your pores with activated charcoal as well as detox your skin. I don't recommend using the Elmer School glue because the charcoal is only attacking the glue. That's why it's sticking to the skin so hard it's attacking that glue. The charcoal with the glue is the best idea. I don't know who came up with that, but charcoal pulls like impurities and metals and all of these toxins and things out of your skin. So if you're putting on glue with it, it's only going to attack the glue because the glue is the toxin. The glue is full of chemicals. That's why so many people are having such a hard time trying to peel it from the face once it dries. So y'all think about that. I mean, why would you want glue on your face anyway?
For real.
And also,
I agree.
The charcoal is a natural product. So natural products need to be mixed with natural products in order for them to work effectively. So I would say maybe mixing it with essential oils and stuff like that. Put it on and wipe it off and then wash your face as normal. Or, like tea tree oil, coconut oil, almond oil, things like that.
And carry your oil and go with it.
Right. Instead of glue. That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
And once you mix it with natural products, you will probably get, the maximum benefits from the mask or the product.
Better results.
Right. I did get a chance to smell this Versace Yellow Diamond. It smells really good. It has a clean and fresh aroma, not fruity or floral. I don't really like floral products, but it's just a crisp and clean scent. It almost reminds me of the Cool Water line that came out a long time ago. It's like a clean, fresh smell. So yeah, let me see what else I have for beauty. I did have a few more, but let me see. Also, that J'adore by Dior. It's kind of a loud smell, but you know, it's kind of strong when you first spray it, but once it dies down, it does smell really nice and pretty. There is also a cologne or perfume called Flower Bomb by Victor and Ruff. Oh my God. They say it's up in Sephora, but I got a little sample here at the house. When I find that is coming with me, because that smells so good. And it's a floral perfume, and I don't even like floral. It doesn't smell like flowers. It is lit. It smells like something edible, like sweet and fresh. I just love it. It smells so good. That is Flower Bomb by Victor with a K and Roff, R-O-L-F. So hit up Sephora. Y'all find that. Tell me what you think. But that smells so good.
Again.
Now also, I know with the weather changing, going from hot to cold, and people's skins drying out, for the ladies as well as men. I mean, men can use this product as well.
You need to keep our skin moisturized as well, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody does, because everybody's skin's dry. I mean, everybody's skin dries over time anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, just because you're a man, it doesn't mean you can't take care of yourself.
Yeah, you need to keep that elasticity in your skin. You know what I'm saying? That way, as you get older, you won't be like you know.
Yeah, like a wrinkly prune-looking type
Dry
person.
all up.
Right. So I do want to suggest trying the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It works to help hydrate dehydrated skin and plumps up the skin to a youthful appearance. It does work all day and helps your skin to glow from the inside out. So that's what I want to say about that. For a note, going back to relationship and romance.
Yeah, okay.
This is a question. What do y'all think about this? This is just a question, just to get people's opinion, thoughts, and
It's gonna be a good one now.
commentary. Should a baby come first, then the marriage?
That's a hard one.
Inquiring minds want to know.
You can't say should a baby come first and then a marriage. You would want a marriage really before you're having children, so that way it can be a lot less of what we have going on today, and that's what we call a lot of baby mamas or baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife or that's my husband, and this is our family, and it's not spread out, here and here, and I have siblings, across town or whatever like that I don't even know, or in other states, so we do need to start being married again before we start having children.
Back to morals and values, because we've gotten so far away from that. But yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. You have a child, out of wedlock. But some of these people are having children and they're not even in relationships. They're just having babies. No relationship, no love, no. It's a mess.
And we're not talking about, you going to the clinic, like that.
Right. So just think about these things before bringing someone else into the world. They have to deal with your decisions. And nobody wants to feel like they're not wanted, like they're not loved, like they are a disappointment. So stop, creating these situations for people that really don't have a voice in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And they are human as well.
So yeah, get back to morals and values, please, people, because this is getting out of hand.
And as parents too, the one that might not be there, some fathers, I say fathers because the majority of single parents are mothers with the children. So a lot of the fathers at some point in time begin to miss their child or their children. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If they're not there. And it also gets away from, well, I don't want Tom being around my kids because he's not acting right, or he's mean, or he's disciplining way too much or something like that. and then vice versa for the woman. And you know, we all know what the woman say, I don't want my child around that. You know what I'm saying. You can finish the sentence. But it decreases and pretty much eliminates all of that if we have that child out of love within marriage.
Really, marriage to me, just committed relationships.
Yeah, when I say marriage,
where there is love.
You know, when I say marriage, I don't mean paper.
Right.
I don't need a piece of paper to tell, you know, my spouse, you know, or your spouse that you love them and you're committed to them 100%. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you that.
No.
And well, we used to jump over a broom or something like that in front of the neighborhood. You know, this is my wife, this is my husband, you know, whatever like that. I'm showing everybody that I'm around. Or you go off to, say, a whole different state, and you and that woman is a couple, they would automatically assume that, hey, you're a couple, you might be married. You know what I'm saying? So why would a piece of paper tell you something that you already know, or something that you want to have anyway?
So I feel like too that it opens up so many cans of worms later on for that child as well. Like, if you didn't even know the father, and the father didn't know you, the child is asking questions like, what type of person is my dad? And all you know is what he felt like in the dark. And I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny. You get what I'm saying? So just start to be a little bit more mindful of these things, people.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good look.
Yeah, my dad, does he carry like sickle cell or something like that? Do you know any medical history about that other person, you know, that's prone to be passed down to the next generation? You know, and he don't know, and you don't know, and all of a sudden this is going on. Well, this is hereditary. You know what I'm saying?
And then as far as education, is he smart? Is he intelligent? How does he carry himself? Or even with the child asking the dad about the mom. You don't know these things. So that child will automatically assume there was no love. And why don't you know
And
who the parents of your child is? You get what I'm saying?
And they're the ones suffering in
We're
there.
not saying these things because we're perfect. We know the mistakes that have been made. We've made mistakes. We're seeing our friends, family members, and so on and so forth. But at some point, we have to stop these things. We have to stop the cycles. And that's why we're bringing awareness to what is going on. Because somewhere along the way, people just start thinking that this is right. And it's not. It's not. And you're hurting innocent people. So
Yeah, it used to be like an old, I don't know, nursery rhyme or whatever like that. And they would say this name and that name sitting in a tree, Kissing.
first come love, then come marriage,
and here
then
comes
come the girl.
the baby carriage. And that was an old nursery rhyme, right?
Yeah,
But
nobody says that anymore.
Yeah, nobody. And I'm like, wow. But that's where we need to get back. And, you know, we just act better as a people when we're, you know, together. And, you know, we have our families again, you know.
That's our perspective on that question. So in the comments, let us know, what do y'all think? Should a baby come before marriage, or should marriage come before the baby? And also, you know, building that foundation for that child, because a child does need both energies, the feminine and the masculine, for them to end up being well-rounded. Not saying that they can't be with a single parent household, but it makes it a lot easier. And, you know,
And that child's gonna be missing something, you know, regardless if it's only a single parent home.
right. So, yeah, let us know what y'all think. Like I said, we gave you our perspective. So, give us yours. And, yeah, we can move forward from there. On to music, which is this week I decided to check out Cardi B and Bruno Mars' Please Me track. That first first of all, I do want to say this. I'm not a real big fan of Bruno Mars. You know, he's okay. I know a lot of people love him or whatever like that, but I'm not a real big fan of his because I don't really like his music. per se. But if you keep hearing the song over and over again, you're gonna learn the words and the lyrics and all this. But I wouldn't buy his album, and that's just me. Nothing against the man personally. I just don't dig the music. However, I do like Cardi B. So when they make songs together, it's almost like, to me, she has to bend a little more. You know what I'm saying? Go into an area like she's really not down with. So it makes the song sound kind of awkward to me. So I'm just gonna give that song a thumbs down. And I didn't really like the other song that they did, so it's a thumb down for me. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard it. I don't know. I don't really per se like Cardi B nor Bruno Mars. It is what it is. It's just not my style.
He crazy. Everybody loves Cardi.
I don't love.
He don't understand.
I don't like how she sound. I don't like the tone. You know,
Well,
but that's just me. She may
her
be
voice.
Yeah, the tone in her voice.
But she does have the talent.
Yeah, she could be.
And she be talking some real stuff. That's why I like her. It ain't really even about how she rap. I just like because she's real. And that's, to me, is more important than anything. She's real and she can stay on beat.
Yeah, I will give that to her. But
Because some of them can't stay on beat.
Yeah, and I think she can stay on topic a little bit. But
Yes.
But I don't like.
Right. So y'all give us y'all opinion.
What do y'all think about the song?
The next one is Ciara, Greatest Love. Because it's out right now. So, what I'm going to say about that, Ciara knows she can dance. That girl got these moves.
That's about it.
And y'all can give us y'all opinion about that. That girl can dance.
Yeah, she's been dancing for a long time.
She can dance.
And it shows.
Dance. The next one is Kalani featuring Dom Kennedy, Nania. Did you hear that one?
I don't know.
Alright. Kalani can sing. I like her swag. I like her style. She got the voice. The girl is bad. But I don't understand the dude on the song. You know, he took away from the song to me. And I feel like for that to be like an R&B pop type song, it's a little too much cussing going on in there. So, you know. But the girl got talent. As far as the song, it was okay. I got the message, but I don't like all that cussing in like R&B songs. I mean, it just don't sound good to me.
Rhythm and blues.
It's like, if you're going to curse, then you might as well do rap or something. You know, maybe throwing in a curse word here or there, maybe you can get away with. But all that cussing in an R&B song, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
But the girl got talent. She can sing now. But the song would have been better without the dude and without all the cussing. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, because I don't really listen to some of that anymore. I've started to go in a different direction. I like music that has substance now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's just not it. It doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm not talking about anything real. And I'm not going to say the music that I listen to right now unless you know. So you don't care?
You like what you want to
I
like.
mean, I like some of the things that T.I. is putting out now. Although I like T.I. anyway, but he's a very good rapper. And another guy that's in his squad, B.O.B. You know, a lot of people may not listen to him, but the guy is very, very lyrical, very talented, and he can flow. And what he talks about, sometimes you may actually need to listen to the song of what he talks about now, actually like 2 or 3 times before you actually get the gist of what he's saying. It actually goes pretty deep. And actually things that's going on. So that's why
Yeah, we tend to listen to a lot more conscious music of people who know exactly what's going on. They're not being fooled or trying to be foolish. So yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, but take a listen.
Yeah. One of the things that I recommend, if you want to just see where he came from or whatever like that, you have to go to his journey and he had put out a mixtape called New Black, and then his Elements mixtapes. Elements being water, fire, earth, and then air, in that order. So you can kind of see the flow and the direction that he's going. So it gets better. It just gets better. So that's what I'm on a little bit.
So yeah,
and ether or ether as well.
The music for next week. But oh well. So anyway, moving on to make sure that y'all comment down below, what music y'all like to listen to, and make some recommendations for us to listen to.
Yeah.
And let us know what y'all think.
Yeah. So we can actually see do y'all think this song sounds good? I think you should listen to it. Okay, we'll give you our honest opinion about that.
All right, so we're moving on to books, and I don't really have a book other than right now I am trying to read the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I forgot the author's name, but it's the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and it kind of goes back, millions of years before even the Bible existed. So if you want to know the true history of, where you came from, if you're melanated people, then start there if you would like, but that's what I'm trying to read right now. I want to get back into reading it. I've read so many chapters, but then I stopped. So I need to get back focused and studying the Egyptian Book of the Dead. What I do want to talk about as far as reading is concerned is actual active reading. Now, people have a hard time reading and remembering what they're reading. So I'm just going to give you a few tips on helping you to remember what you're reading. So the first thing you want to do is engage the material you are trying to understand, remember, and focus on. So with active reading, this will help you to better understand. You won't fall asleep while you're reading, and you can focus while you're reading. So the first thing that you're going to do is, once you read like a couple of sentences, maybe a paragraph,
MOB, BCM, Lady D, D-Man.
Here we go.
Come and chat with Lady D and D-Man Mob. Open up your ears, get this top verbal blog with the #1 team who's trying to reach the stars. Have you wanted like a fiend? Can't get it, you a star. Conversation with me, baby, you're bound to stay up. Conversation with me, baby, we don't give a word on the news or whatever. Hit the pavement, laughing at these fools, sharing with Mob Entertainment.